Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today you join me back in New Zealand. We're back in my normal filming space and I have been back in New Zealand now for about 1.5 weeks, I think. It's going quite slowly actually. But yeah, so I am back now and I finally feel like I am ready to talk about my whole exchange experience. And I'm just going to delve right into it because this is actually the second time I'm filming this video. The first time didn't go so well. It was a mixture of me rambling on about topics that weren't really necessary and my camera was out of focus the whole time. So that's great. We're going to just try again. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the actual exchange experience. I just want to define to you guys what it actually is. So basically it is run through my university, Massey University, and I went for 1 semester, which is 3 solid months of teaching. Although for me I had to be there a little bit longer, which was kind of annoying because I had papers that had tests in January and assignments in February. Now you might be thinking, Meg, your housing ran out mid-December. Yes it did, but that is a whole nother story. So this video, by the way, is going to be brutally honest. I have a lot of feedback that is not getting through to the right people, I feel, and I want to direct this video at anyone who is thinking about doing the exchange because there is a lot you need to know that you're not necessarily told. It's not one person's fault, but I feel like through going on the exchange, I now have the right and the necessary advice that you might need. So basically, yeah, 3 months, solid teaching, you get a taste of what different university standards are like in terms of teaching, assessments, different cultures you might experience, all that jazz. You get to learn about it, you're just shoved right into it, and it is amazing. You learn so much about yourself, you learn so much about a different city that then becomes your home. Brighton is my second home, and I miss it. Let's just put it at that. I miss it a lot. So, getting into different parts of the exchange. So, through the University of Brighton, they were really amazing. The exchange people over there made us all field trips that we could go on. You pay for them. You pay for like the last 4. I think you just get the first 3 free, or part of the company that does the whole exchange. So they were really cool. They were a really good chance to bond with other exchange people and just to get to sites you necessarily wouldn't see because you didn't know about them or because you can't get to them. A lot of them we were told you can only get to by car, and none of us had a car, so it was really, really cool going on those field trips. So getting down to things I feel like you should know. The first thing is that for us, because we did it through USAC, which is an American organisation, because I'm obviously from New Zealand, our housing cut out mid-December, and I believe that was because it was to do with the American people going back home to have Christmas and then start uni again. From what I know from my American friends, that is why that might have happened, because I had uni quite straight away afterwards. But for people who had assignments and didn't really have any place to properly live and access internet and be close to university and their resources, it was quite hard because we had to leave mid-December. I believe I left mid-December because my family was coming, but we were allowed to stay on until the first week of January, which still actually didn't help because I had assignments due the last week of January, a test last week of January, and also an assignment due the first week of February. And I flew out the 4th of February and my assignment was due on the 3rd, so I couldn't, we had booked our trip based on the knowledge I had. I didn't have any of that knowledge before I booked the flights. We only had a rough finish date of the 15th or so of December, and Mum and I, upon investigation, thought it might be the first week of Feb, so that's how we did that. But keep that in mind, that you might need somewhere to stay afterwards because you might have assignments. There was, of course, if I didn't have any further arrangements, you could have come back, but the time difference was really hard. I imagine it would have been regardless, but also you didn't have access to the resources, so that didn't really help either. Okay, the second thing I want to talk about was the teaching style. So compared to New Zealand, which I have now come to the realization of, we have a pretty good university system. Anyone who thinks we don't, go overseas, do an exchange, come back and talk to me, because I now can't really fault our university system. Brighton University as a whole, there was lovely people, lovely people. The lecturers, some of them were really, really friendly, but some of them I feel like, and they need to be kind of careful because we can talk about like this. It is my platform, so I can discuss things. I have tried to give feedback, but I don't know what's happening with that. I haven't heard back from that lecturer. Haven't heard anything really. I feel like I was ignored quite a bit because I wasn't given replies to emails, which didn't help me. Especially once I had left the Falmer campus, right? I can actually say that now. I was staying at Falmer campus in Brighton, if you didn't know. I will link all my vlogs from Brighton down in the down bar, so you can have a look. But that's where I was staying. I was staying in... Can I tell you the number? No, I won't tell you the number because I have friends that still live in there. But I was staying in a lovely flat, lovely / very mouldy and wet and cold. Come on, camera. Focus. There we go. So that was another issue. Sidetracking again. There was a lot of mold. Mold. They knew about it. They didn't fix it. I got sick. End of. That's what I'm gonna say. What was I talking about? I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh my god. This happens a lot. Okay, I think I was talking about... Yeah, I didn't get replies to emails, which didn't help because when I wasn't in Falmer, I couldn't walk to their offices, obviously, so that didn't help. So from that point of view, I feel like we're very lucky in New Zealand that we do actually get replies 90% of the time, I would say, whereas in Brighton it was a solid, I'm not going to lie, about 40% of the time. Not all lecturers were like that, it was just... this whole situation wasn't that great with replying to emails. Anyway, that's why I think that their utilisation of their online space isn't necessarily up to scratch, I'm going to say, because Massey's one, it's all on there. I have lecture sites up now till the end of this semester, which is amazing. So I'm kind of like, what's going on, England? Like, sort that out, because it's not ideal. I don't think that was for everybody. I think it was just... I'm not going to say it, but the business school was lacking in that department, especially the lecturers I attended. It wasn't everyone, wasn't all my lecturers, but there was some that didn't meet that criteria. Anyway, the other thing I had to say was that if you're going to do the exchange, please take in mind things when you come back home, because I did and I didn't. I did in the fact that I talked to a careers advisor, although she was so unhelpful. I'm sure I've mentioned that before. She basically didn't think I got into the exchange. She spent the whole time, she was late, first of all, and they spent the whole time wondering how I, dumbass me apparently, got into the exchange, which was very, very nice of her, but it ended up me feeling like crap and then not getting any of the information I needed, and then because of that, I think I just gave up on that respect and thought, no, I'll do it myself, which ended up not being the best thing because I'm in my 3rd year at university now, which is meant to be my final year. I mentioned how I said meant to be. It's now not. I have one more semester next year, which means I'm just over halfway through my degree when I was meant to be 2/3 done, which isn't ideal. It's costing me a lot more money, but nothing I can really do about that. Another thing is, in your 3rd year, it's great to get an internship. It's great to get experience in the field. This is being drilled into us even in high school, and now I can't get that experience necessarily because I wasn't here when all the internship stuff was being sorted out. Basically, I feel like a lot of it was done last year, but also because I did all my elective papers on the exchange, because that was the only papers I could take because of my degree and because of the careers advisor lady, weird lady, I had to take all them overseas, which means that the internship paper Massey gives available to students, I can't do that because I don't have 2 free electives and I don't have any movement in my degree, which isn't the greatest. And then the whole exciting thing is that the government won't give me any weekly living costs, which of course you have to pay back, but they give to you each week to help a student run their car, get food, get the resources they need, be it books, be it a new laptop, be it anything. I am not getting any of that. I've got money to cover the bulk of my loan, which is amazing. I'm happy that they're giving me that, but in reality I'm entitled to that. I'm also should be entitled to the weekly living costs, but the government doesn't see me as a full-time student now because I can only take 3 papers each semester instead of 4 each semester, which means I'm missing out 2 papers this whole year, which isn't ideal. As I say, I don't get the weekly living costs, but that is not my fault. I want to take 4 papers, even to the point where I looked at adding more time onto my degree just so I could get these living costs because I need them. Because obviously if there was any internships left, I now can't take them because a lot of them are unpaid. Sorry, my cat's sitting on the tripod. Oh, okay, he wants to play. But obviously because of that I don't have the spare time because I need to get a job. And because of that I need to get a job in my field now because I can't get an internship. And the whole thing is just a mess, basically. But that is something you need to know if you're going to do the exchange, is that there are challenges like that, and I feel like no one was there to tell me, and I want to be there to tell you. If you know someone that's going on the exchange, please link them this video. Please tell them anything I have said. If you don't want to link it to them, I don't mind, because my voice might be a bit annoying for you, I don't know. But it's definitely things I wish I had learned. Overall though, New Zealand versus England. For uni, it's New Zealand. For lifestyle, for everything else, I love England. I miss England. I miss all my friends. To the Brits, I miss you so much. I wish I could jump on a plane and be with you. I wish England and New Zealand were not so far apart, because it was like the last couple weeks I was in England, I couldn't wait to get home. I think that was because I really wanted some sunshine. Upon that, I have a scalp that's peeling, I have a back that's peeling, my chest is peeling, it's a whole mess, but I wanted sunshine. I got burnt, that's a whole nother issue, but I wanted sunshine in the fact that I just missed the lifestyle, I guess. But then upon coming back, I'm so far away from my friends. It's a 20-minute car ride to see them. It's not a 10-minute ride on the train. Public transport in New Zealand isn't as great as everywhere else. I know in Australia it's so much better. I know in England from experience it's amazing. But here, I'm so far away, and that is something that's quite hard for me to readjust to. We were sent an email out before we came home that was all about readjusting to the culture in your home country. And that's already been quite hard because, obviously, of that living so far away. But when I've been telling all my friends about the exchange over here, they know how happy I've been. They can see how happy I've been. They know it's the best thing I've ever done. But upon that, I needed to give you guys feedback. I hope this hasn't been too long a video. I can't see how long it is because I've got lines trying to tell me how straight this camera is. It's messing up so much. But regardless, I hope this has been helpful to you in some way. It's a brutally honest video. I'm trying to get the feedback out there to the people who need to see this video. I cannot fault the exchange staff, England and New Zealand. They were really good, but it's just that everything needs improvement. I could improve in things, so can university. Just because they're a big organisation doesn't mean you should be afraid to give them feedback. I have tried. I had a meeting with a lecturer over there to give feedback. Gave it. I don't know what's happened to that. But overall, do whatever you want to do. If you want to do the exchange, do it. Jump into it. Do it with open arms. Do it with an open heart. You will get attached to some amazing people. You'll miss them like crazy. You will miss your home friends like crazy. But in the end, you'll come back a different person. I feel like I've come back a stronger, more open-minded, confident person, and I wouldn't change that for the world. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and if it's been remotely helpful, and I will see you very soon. Bye!